Welcome to Mage Wars. I'm Gerding. Today, we're going to talk about the Quickcast Action. It may not seem like much, but this little token right here changes a whole lot to the game. It adds a lot of strategy and surprise elements. You're going to love this. So we talked about action markers, but what are these special black markers on the board? These are called your Quickcast markers. It is used to keep track of a special action only the mage gets, called the Quickcast Action. The Quickcast Action is a special action that only a mage may take during a round in addition to his regular actions during his action phase. Thus, only a mage gets a Quickcast Action marker. So what is a Quickcast Action? The Quickcast Action enables your mage to cast one quick spell, a spell with the Quick Action symbol. This is in addition to any other actions he may take that turn using his normal action. To use your Quickcast Action, you must first flip over your mage's Quickcast marker. With the Quickcast Action, the mage can cast 2 spells per round, one with his regular action, but another with his Quickcast Action. So you're probably asking yourself, when can I cast my Quickcast Action? The action stage is divided into 3 parts. The first Quickcast phase, then alternating action phases, and then the final Quickcast phase. There are 3 times you can use your Quickcast Action. During the first Quickcast phase, immediately before or after any creature you control takes its action phase, or during the final Quickcast phase. Let's talk about the first Quickcast phase. During the first Quickcast phase, either mage can use their Quickcast Action to cast a quick spell, and do this before any creature acts this stage. This is a great way to affect the game before other creatures make their first attack or even have a chance to move away. Each mage gets a chance to take their Quickcast Action, and this is handled in order of initiative. In our example here, the Warlock has the initiative. He has the first opportunity to use his Quickcast and chooses to cast a Fireball spell. The Fireball spell requires a quick action, and thus it can be cast by the Quickcast Action. The Warlock declares that he wants to cast this Fireball spell on one of the Bitterwood Foxes. We'll go over spellcasting in combat in more detail in another video. But for now, let's just roll for my Fireball's damage. Oh good, we did 3 regular damage and 1 critical damage. I'll mark those with some damage markers. We can also see that I rolled an 8, meaning I can put a burn token on this Bitterwood Fox. Again, we'll get into more details about combat in another video, but right now, I can't emphasize enough the importance of the first Quickcast phase. For instance, this is your time to heal one of your creatures, or maybe even your mage, before another mage or creatures can finish it off. Or vice versa, this is the time when you can finish off a creature before it gets a chance to heal. This is the time to do it, during the first Quickcast Action phase. Now, don't forget, this Warlock has now used his Quickcast marker. He can't use it again this round. The Beastmaster, however, decides not to take a Quickcast Action at this time, so his marker stays the same. You do not have to use your Quickcast Action at this time. You may save it to use it later in the later action stage. This ends the first Quickcast phase. After the first Quickcast phase is over, we start a series of alternating action phases, starting with the player who has the initiative. There's a separate video detailing how action phases work. You may use your Quickcast Action before or after any of your creature takes its actions phase. So for example, it's the Beastmaster's turn to take an action phase with a creature. Before he activates a creature, he chooses his Quickcast Action. He flips over his Quickcast Action marker and then casts a Bear Strength on his Bitterwood Fox. This will give my Fox extra attack strength in combat. Then, I take my Bitterwood Fox's action phase. I activate it by flipping over its action marker, then have it attack an enemy creature here. Because of the Bear Strength, he will roll 2 extra attack dice for this attack. And because he did all this together, my Quickcast and action phase, my opponent didn't even get a chance to react. He was taken by complete surprise. So instead of using the Quickcast Action before the Fox attacks, the Beastmaster can choose to use it after the Fox has taken up its action phase. Perhaps I want to attack first and then use my quick cast action. For example, I activate my fox, then take its action phase to move, and then I attack with it. Then after this is done, I use my quick cast action to cast the teleport spell. And with this, I teleport my fox to another zone. This would teleport him to a safety zone before my opponent gets to take his action phase and can strike back. While teleport is a bit expensive for a mere fox, it does help illustrate this point. Combining a quick cast action with a creature action creates some very interesting combinations and tactics. This is an important aspect of the strategy in Mage Wars. Combining your quick cast action with a creature action creates incredibly powerful combinations. But there's something to remember. Your mage is a creature as well. So right before or after your mage acts, you can also have that quick cast action. In this way, a mage can cast 2 spells right back to back. As you can see, all of the markers have been flipped over except for one, the Beastmaster's quick cast marker. Since there are no other action markers available, the action phase part of the action stage is over. Now we enter the final quick cast phase. At the end of the game round, after all creatures have acted, there is a final quick cast phase. This is your last chance to use your quick cast action. This is normally done in initiative order. However, in this case, the Warlock won't be able to use his quick cast action because he already used it earlier in the game round. Beastmaster, however, saved his quick cast action until the end of the round. He knew that he would get one final chance to cast a quick spell before the round ended. Sometimes this is a smart thing to do. You can wait and see how something shakes out before you use your quick cast action. Maybe you have a minor heal save, but your creature doesn't even get attacked, so you need to save that mana. Maybe your creature got destroyed, like your Bitterwood Fox did, and your minor heal is useless now. Maybe you prepared an extra attack spell to finish off a creature that's low in hit points in case you got an unlucky roll. Regardless, that's what the final quick cast phase is for. The Beastmaster prepared a regrowth belt that he wanted to equip, so he flips over the quick cast marker, places the equipment spell on the side of the arena, and pays the mana. No one else has a quick cast action available, so this ends the final quick cast phase. So, in summary, each mage gets a special action called the quick cast action. It allows them to cast one quick spell. The quick cast action can only be used once per game round, and you note that by flipping over their quick cast marker after they've used it. You can use the quick cast action at 3 different times during the action stage. 1, during the first quick cast phase, and that's at the beginning of the round. 2, before or after any friendly creature's action phase. And finally, 3, during the final quick cast phase at the end of the round. That's it for now. Join us next time when we talk about how to set up the game. I'm Alan Gerding, and I'll see you in the arena.